today's video, we are talking about police officers who tried to impose their own laws, but they encountered people who knew their rights. So, let's go. Things got intense when this cop claimed that the girl's dog had wandered outside her yard. He thought it gave him the right to step onto her property and hold onto the dog until she could show some paperwork. The cop was standing his ground in the girl's yard, insisting on keeping the dog until proper documentation was provided. This really upset the girl, and she kept asking the cop to let her dog go. She was handling her phone with one hand, recording the whole thing, and using the other hand to try and free her dog while expressing her frustration out loud. The whole situation was confusing because the cop, using made-up rules, barged onto the girl's property, demanding paperwork for a dog that has always stayed within her yard. No matter how many times the girl explained that the dog was a registered service dog, the cop wouldn't budge and kept asking for documentation. The girl stood her ground, reminding the cop that he had no right to be on her property without a warrant.
Look at this! Let go of my dog! Let go of my dog! Can you film this? Let go of my dog. He's a registered service dog.
Show me the paperwork then.
Can you pull your phone out and record this? Let go of my dog. In my fucking yard.
I came off the sidewalk where you had your
This
dog.
is private fucking property. My dog did not leave my yard. Where did he left it? Where did he go? He went right there. He did not walk up to your car. I have it on video. Let go of my dog.
It's not gonna happen.
Let go of my dog. Let go of my dog. I'm a member of the community army. You cannot treat me like this. You came into my yard. You came into my yard without any warrant. You have a hold of my fucking dog right now. He's a registered service dog. He is a registered. For what?
For obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
You're required to produce ID.
No, I don't. Unless I make
You're accused of not having your dog.
He never left my property.
He did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. My property.
He doesn't have to leave your property. He's an Everton. He's got to be tagged.
He's a registered service dog.
Well, let's see the paperwork then.
Sure. Can you?
But I think you have to be on the sidewalk. You can't be on this property.
You can't be on this property right now. You know your rights. I know my rights.
Okay. Well,
you came onto my property.
You know.
You came onto my property without a fucking warrant.
Because you ran away from me when I came
didn't
out.
run away from you. What was that? What am I being suspected of?
Having a dog without tags.
My dog is a registered
And blocking the alley in the back.
That's not my tree.
Okay. Well, you can give me some ID.
The cop then tells the girl to prove that it's a service dog. That's illegal, dude. He gives her a hard time, accusing her of not having any proof when she mentioned having papers. She said she could show him the papers if he lets her dog go, instead of her trying to handle the dog with one hand and fetch papers with the other. But no, this wonderful cop seems to be deliberately pushing her buttons, even petting the dog to get a reaction. The girl just tells him to release the dog and not stress him out.
You can prove me.
I am not producing
that he is a service dog.
He is a service dog.
And once you show me some proof,
let go of my dog.
I'm not gonna let go.
Let go of my dog. You're stressing him out. He's never touched
Stressing
you.
him out.
You grabbed him with a car. I have it
to
on
check his
video.
tags.
Let go of my dog.
You said you went into tags.
He doesn't need to give anything credit when he has a fucking service dog certificate.
Well, then show me.
I'll show it to you, but I'm filming right. Let
That's
go.
fine. So show me.
Let go of my dog.
The situation took a nosedive when the cop decided to flex his authority. He straight up told the girl he wasn't up for negotiating, but was ordering her to fetch the papers pronto. If not, he threatened to haul the dog with him, and she could figure out the dog's whereabouts from the SPCA. The girl couldn't believe what she was hearing. This cop wasn't listening to a word she said, even crouching down next to the dog, trying to calm it and prepare it for a ride in the police car. Then a friend of the girl came over and said she'd keep filming and handling the dog while the girl went to grab the necessary documents. But this cop wasn't having it. He started saying the girl might bolt. Like, where would she even run off to? She literally lives there. It was clear he was just making up reasons to hassle this girl. Annoyed, she told the cop she couldn't believe she's shelling out taxes for people like him.
So if you don't produce it, then he can just come with me, and then you can come to the SPCA where he's going to be waiting.
You're going to put my dog in a pound when he's a
If this is what you're going to do.
How about
You came onto my property.
You wanted my attention, so now you got it.
Dude, you
now
came
we're
onto
going to
my
deal with
property.
everything.
My dog didn't leave the yard. He didn't.
He did not.
Let go.
He did.
Let go of my fucking dog. Let go of my dog. Let go of my dog.
If you want to escalate this, you can escalate.
Escalate
Right now,
what? You're holding
required
on to
to
my
produce
fucking
ID.
dog.
And if you're claiming he's a service dog,
He
you
is
have
a
to
service
produce
dog.
paperwork. Otherwise, he's required to be tagged.
He is a
This
service
your
dog.
How about I hold on to him while she goes and gets the tag?
Sure. Does that work?
How about I
You
hold
don't
on to
have
him?
to get the tag. It's on my fucking phone. He's
Well,
a
then show me.
registered
Your
service
friend's
dog.
recording me if you're concerned.
I'll hold on to
So
him.
you can show me on your
I'll
phone.
hold on to him. I'll hold on to him.
Let go of my dog.
I'll hold on to
I'm
him.
letting go for now.
Let go of my dog. I cannot believe that you're holding on to my dog right now. You're stressing him out. He was with me 24
I'll back up with him. I'll just stand over here.
I'm going to hold on.
What am I, going to run away?
Maybe, like your friend
He's
did.
not going to run away. He's going to stay with her.
Run away. I'm on my property.
As soon as I got out of my car,
It's okay, bye.
I walked away
tried
from
to run
you.
back on the property when I told you.
I
to
walked
by
away
yourself.
from you. I walked away from you.
I got
This is
it. I got
absolutely
it. I got
insane.
it.
I cannot believe I'm paying taxes for fucking people like you.
The girl swung by home with all the necessary papers and began reading Marvin's info, his name, breed, and country of origin. As she started in on the registration number, it hit the cop that he messed up big time. So he started making a swift exit. But don't think he slinked away with his tail between his legs. Walking back to his car, he adds that he'll be coming around again with the ticket.
Go ahead.
Here you go. Canadian support dog, Marvin, German Shepherd, Alberta, registration number 122052.
Was that so hard?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back with the ticket to the branch a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna be back with the ticket? So guys, I just...
When this guy was filming the police station from the street, 3 policewomen weren't exactly thrilled about it. One of them, with this arrogant sneer, marches up to the guy and demands to know what he's up to. The guy explains he's just making a video. When the policewoman asks why he's filming the station, he smoothly says he's into the multicolored cars they've got. Then the guy asks for the policewoman's name and badge number. She tries to play it off like she didn't have to share that, but the guy reminds her that, hey, she's a public officer and by law, when on duty, she has to identify herself to anyone who asks. Not wanting to look clueless, she acts all polite and says he can see her badge number on her shoulder. The guy throws her a curveball, asking if she shows her shoulder to the judge when he asks for info. But here's the kicker. The woman realizes she's dealing with someone who knows his rights and the law better than she does. She starts getting annoyed because he's filming her and claims he shouldn't be filming her face, which, let's be real, isn't true. As long as she's in uniform, she's fair game for pics and filming, whether it's on the street or in front of a police station.
Filming.
Anything exciting?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Are you exciting?
I don't know, am I?
Could you identify?
Sorry?
Could you identify
Identify what?
yourself?
I don't need to, do I? Hello, you're right.
Do you not? I think you do when a member of the public asks you to identify. You should really.
You can see my warrant number. You can see my
Is
warrant
that how you would
number.
identify to a judge?
To a judge?
Yeah. Would you just do that? Would you?
That's a bit different though, isn't it?
Well, why is it different? You serve the public.
Yeah,
Do you not?
You're not a judge, are you?
I'm certainly not a judge.
Well, there we go then, so I don't have to.
I'm a member of the public though, and you
So if
serve
you
the
ask
public.
me nicely what my name is.
What's your name, miss?
My name?
Yes.
My name's Ali.
Okay. Nice.
Alright?
Cool.
Okay, cool. So what are you doing?
Making a video.
What are you making a video for?
Brighton police station video.
Police station video.
I like the colourful cars. I don't think that. Yeah.
Not too bad, is it?
Yeah.
Do you have any ID on you at all?
No. Why would I?
Well, just because you're taking a video of the police station and I'm not
Is that a-
wondering why.
is that a
Well,
problem?
It can be.
Why? Why could it be?
Why?
Yeah. How can it be a problem? What can I possibly do?
Well, what do you think? This current day and age.
What current day and age?
Okay, can you just not film my face for me?
No, I
please?
will film your
No, I
face.
don't need to film my face.
Yeah, well, you
because
shouldn't
as
move
much as
forward.
you have a right of way as a member of the public,
Yeah.
I am also a member of the public.
Okay, I'm filming
No,
for public.
that's
You should know
absolutely
that I
fine,
can
but you
film.
don't need to film my face.
I
Don't
will
film
film
me
your.
that
I
way.
will film your face.
No, don't film my face.
What are you gonna do?
I totally get that she might not dig being filmed, but she didn't have to act like it's against the rules. She then throws the accusation of him supposedly mistreating her as a woman. When she realized she couldn't handle this guy, she apparently went to chat with a supervisor.
No, I haven't said you to take
Why are you bringing up section 1 of pace? Let's get this right now, yeah? Let's not make any mistakes now, yeah?
Why are you videoing me?
Because I want to.
Because you want to.
So you were saying something about section 1 of pace. Let me hear that.
Okay, no, you carry on. You want to talk, obviously.
No, I want to hear
want
you
talk.
talk about
So, what questions do you have for us?
police code of practice. Let me hear about the pace.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, no, you were saying something about
No,
section
I don't
1. No,
have to
let's
talk
hear about that. Let's
to
hear
you.
about
No, I
that.
don't have to
Yeah, I'm
talk
gonna film your
to
face
you.
all I
What I'll
want.
do, I'll film my face. That's
Yeah, I
absolutely
will.
fine. I'm going to go this way now. I'm just going to go to the supervisor. Are you alright just monitoring? Yeah.
Monitoring what?
When she came back, the snooty cop declared she'd cuff the guy if he stepped over this imaginary line on the street, a line she just randomly decided marked the start of the police property. She tells him he can hang out on his side of the line all day, but if he crosses it, he's in for an arrest. Oh, and she throws him this gem that he's not allowed to film her because, according to her, within that line, it's private police property, not public. The thing is, she kind of missed the point that she's visible from the public side, as the guy points out. If they're not keen on being filmed, or if they want their police station to be some secret fortress, he suggests they build a wall and let everyone be happy.
The police station, you
why
can be
does it
arrested
matter
for
if I'm- why
trespass.
does-
No,
trespass
I'm going to
does
just
it
move you
matter?
back. That's the pavement.
Can you not touch me?
Well, don't
So are we
touch
going to
me.
argue
Don't
over this?
touch.
Are we going to argue over this little piece
No,
of
I'm
tarmac?
going now. You stay on the pavement and you're
Okay.
absolutely fine.
You can't arrest me for trespass.
No,
Yeah, you're dismissed. Go away, weirdo.
I need to arrest you because you're not doing
Yeah, what was that about sexual on the pace? Yeah, you bottled it. Yeah, you bottled it. You bottled it. You bottled it. Yeah, I will enjoy my video, and I'll come back on. I'll come back on your property as well.
Can you get back out of the police station, please?
What? I'm literally. What difference does it make if I'm stood there or here?
I'm going to say this to you once and
Right.
once only. This is a public domain, okay?
Yeah, I know
This wall.
And I can film your face in public
Yeah,
as
you
well.
can film my. Well, I'm not in public at the moment, though, am I? I'm in
I
the
can
police
film you
station.
there as well.
Right.
Anything I can see from public.
Right, instead of talking over me, can you please listen?
I'm listening.
Okay. You can stand in the public domain.
You can't
which
arrest
is
me
on
for
this
trespass
wall.
either. You'll be sued if you do that.
Well, try
There's
and
what
see
offence?
that,
What
that's
offence? What offence
I'm
is
saying
trespass?
to you, you cannot come into the police station, okay? This is the pavement, the public domain. You can stay there.
Another cop swings by, just curious about what's happening because he wasn't briefed on the situation. He was just passing through. The guy spills the beans, telling him how his colleague's making up rules about not being allowed to record stuff that's totally public. She's throwing around threats of arrest if he steps over some imaginary line, even putting her hands on him, which he rightly points out is a lawsuit waiting to happen. And on top of that, she's accusing him of woman abuse. Taking a jab, the guy asks another cop, who's masked up, to ditch it since they're not supposed to hide their faces on duty. He throws in a mockingly philosophical question, asking if they all managed to learn something today. When it finally dawns on them that this guy is playing chess while they're stuck on checkers, they just wish him a nice day and peace out.
Are you facing the British flag by wearing that? That's a gang sign. You shouldn't really be wearing that.
Okay, right. We'll go now.
Yeah, have you learned something today?
So we're
You've
gonna
learned a
draw.
few things today, yeah?
Okay. All right, we're going to draw.
And it's a requirement for you to carry your designation
Yeah,
card.
we have it in our pocket notebook, so we
It's all
have
in
every.
there.
Yeah.
All right, let me see it.
Yeah, it's not about you.
The member of the
seeing it
public's
either.
asking for it right
Yeah.
now. I'm requiring
Yeah,
you
I
to
mean,
show me your
if you
designation
go
card.
online, you will be able to see it. But we
I'm not online now, am I? I'm asking
yeah,
you.
But what I'm saying is, my colleague has explained to you, if you don't step into this private property, you are more than welcome to film on the road, whatever you're doing. I think there is another gentleman who is skateboarding. They are happily doing that. But if you wanted to film in that, that's fine enough. Okay. All right.
Well, we'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
These cops roll up on this guy chilling in his car, claiming they got calls about someone sitting in their car and supposedly peeping into people's windows. Meanwhile, the dude is just minding his own business, having breakfast. The cops decide he's suspicious because he's eating in his car. The guy, named Seth, starts answering the questions with a half-joking tone, and it's kind of hilarious how enthusiastically he responds to the cops' queries. When asked if he lives there, Seth casually said he doesn't have a permanent address because he's homeless and is crashing in his car. The cop then asked if it was his car, and Seth dropped the bomb that he was just renting it. Next up, the cop asks Seth why he was filming, and Seth goes with the classic, just for fun. The cop tried to play it cool, pretending he doesn't care about the filming and is only curious why Seth was doing it. Yeah, right.
We sure are.
Awesome. On camera?
We sure are.
Awesome.
What can I do for you, officer?
Senior Police, how you doing today, sir?
Terrific. How are you?
Good. Someone called. They thought it was kind of suspicious. You kind of hanging out around here.
Eating my breakfast?
Okay. Good morning to you.
Morning.
They said that you were looking in some windows.
No.
Getting up out of the car looking in windows. What's your name?
Seth.
Seth.
Uh-huh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you live around here?
I'm homeless. I live right here.
So this is your home?
Mm-hmm.
This is your abode. Okay.
It is.
Do you have ID on you, Seth?
I do.
Is there a reason you got to videotape me? I don't care. I'm just wondering.
Just for fun.
Just for fun?
Uh-huh.
Is this your car, Seth?
I'm renting it.
You're renting it. Okay. Lost a little bit of the beard and shaved it. Okay. You've never been arrested or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Sit tight.
Sure.
When Seth spotted backup rolling in for the cops in the form of 2 cars, he ironically said he wasn't surprised because obviously it took a whole squad to stop a guy eating breakfast in his car. Then a cop strolled up with a ticket book, telling him people found it weird he was in the area. Seth, ever the quick wit, fired back asking if they also found it weird that he was casually hanging by a dude's window while enjoying his morning meal.
Oh, no. Now there's even more. Lovely. Oh, here he comes with his ticket book. This should be good.
now that I talked to you.
Okay.
People just thought it was weird that you're in the area.
Do they think it's weird that three cops are now standing around me for eating my breakfast? No one thinks that's weird?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
The cops threw some random questions at the guy, like asking if he was into watching TV. What did that have to do with anything, right? Then they hit him with whether he knew anyone in the neighborhood, and he's like, nope, just here having breakfast. The cop, though, straight up told the guy he didn't buy that people lied about him peeping into windows. When the guy asked if the cop thought he was some window watcher, the cop pulled a, I don't know. The guy called it like he saw it, saying it was obviously a bogus call. But these cops, in their infinite wisdom, still went with the not really sure route. In the end, they had nothing on this guy, so they wished him a decent rest of the day and bounced.
You just get to San Diego?
No, I've been here a while.
Where are you? Do you hang out in PB a lot?
Sometimes.
Do you know anyone around here? This block?
I don't.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to meet you under these circumstances again. I'm sure no one likes to name written down by cops.
Under the circumstances of peacefully eating breakfast and having my police car show up?
I don't think they called and said you were looking in windows and lied about it.
Really? You think I was looking in windows?
I don't think that's what they told me. I said I don't think they lied.
Do you think I was looking in windows?
I don't know. I don't know you. Were you?
No.
Okay. Why
And
would
they
say that?
lied.
Why would they say that?
That's a fine question.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go, there was this tension between the cop and the guy. The cop marches up all aggressive, claiming the guy's under arrest and demanding his ID and driver's license. They're the same thing. When the guy asks why the cuffs are coming out, the cop says it's because of a verbal spat. The guy fires back, asking if talking too loud is now a crime. The cop, caught off guard, admits it's not, but can't quite explain why the guy's getting detained. Now, here's the kicker. The cop, in the midst of all this, throws in a curveball and asks if the guy's filming. Like, what's it to this cop? Does his behavior hinge on whether or not there's a camera rolling?
Not making you walk backwards. You're walking backwards yourself.
We're going to keep you on camera. So
okay. You can keep me on camera. I just want to talk to you. That's all I want to do.
I don't appreciate being on the camera without my permission. That's against the
How far am I being detained?
No, we're gonna.
Am I being detained?
Sir, you're being detained right now just for trying to figure out what's going on here. That's all I'm trying to do. Is we got called? There's a verbal disturbance here.
Can you back up just a little bit?
No, sir. We're gonna walk back here.
6 feet, please.
We're gonna walk back in front of my car. Front of my car.
So I'm being detained.
You are being detained, yes, sir.
For what crime?
There is a verbal disturbance here. That's all I need to investigate. All right.
Verbal disturbance?
Yes, sir. I need your driver's license or an ID card.
What's going to happen to me if I don't give you my documents?
I have to know who you are so I can trespass you if required. So that's all I need to know.
Verbal disturbance is a crime.
Sir.
So I'm being accused of a crime.
You are not being accused of a crime. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Detained?
Because there was a verbal disturbance. All right, we're not going to go down this route.
Verbal disturbance.
We're not going to go down this route.
The guy who got slapped with a verbal harassment charge hits the cop with the classic question, who complained? But surprise, surprise. The cop pulls a blank and claims it was many people, even the post office. When the guy asks for names, the cop shrugs it off, saying he doesn't have them or just needs the guy's name to figure out what went down. Classic deflect move.
So that I can figure all this out, then we can go about our merry way. That's all I need to figure out.
Okay, who has complained against me?
Multiple people, along with the post office. So
do you have their names?
I don't, because I'm not sitting in front of my computer. I need to know your name. What is your name?
Why do you need to know my name?
So if I have to trespass you, I need to know who I'm trespassing. It's kind of hard to trespass an unknown person, isn't it?
So I'm being detained right now.
Who are you?
I'm being detained right now for filming. Because it's all on, so there was no verbal disturbance.
That's what I'm getting told. There was a verbal disturbance,
Okay,
citizen dispute. That is what I'm here for.
I got it all on video. There was no verbal disturbance.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I don't know, because I've been talking to you since I got here, correct?
Okay,
correct?
Am I being accused of a crime?
Sir, I need to figure out what's going on. I need to identify who you are and who everybody else is involved in this whole thing.
I don't understand why you need to know who I am to decide whether there was a crime being committed.
But the cop kept pushing for the man's ID, acting like he had no other play in the book. The man schooled him, explaining that he had a Fourth Amendment right and didn't need to show anything unless he was actually under arrest, which clearly he wasn't. The cop pulled out the classic move, threatening to slap on more charges for obstructing the police. Not having any of it, the man then asks for a supervisor because he's doubting whether the cop knows the law and respects his constitutional rights.
Fourth Amendment rights.
You're not giving up your Fourth Amendment
rights. Unless you're going to threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to volunteer any information to you.
Sir, who are you?
Again, unless you threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to identify.
What is your name?
Again, what will happen to me if I do not give you my identity?
If there's a crime, then I'm going to charge you with multiple crimes.
If there's a crime?
If there was a crime that was committed, or if you're trespassing, or anything like that, then I'm going to charge you with obstruction.
Okay. Well, until you tell...
And delaying and interfering with my investigation. That is what I'm going to charge you with. It's just like if you were driving down the roadway and you do not provide a driver's license or ID card to prove who you are.
Can we get a supervisor here, please?
I have 2 other deputies here.
Okay.
I don't need a supervisor.
Talk to a supervisor.
Why do you need to talk to a supervisor?
Because I don't believe you know the law.
Okay.
You're not.
Another cop tried to play it smart and jump on the bandwagon of hassling this guy with the camera. He comes up asking why the filming, mockingly throwing in a comment about how it's a lousy day and filming is a waste of time. Classic diversion tactic, yeah? Then he tops it off by suggesting the guy must have nothing better to do that day. But when the man throws down the request for the cop's name and badge number, this officer decides the wisest move is to just walk away. Sorry, buddy, that's not how it works by law.
Like what, this? That's not too pretty, it's kind of a snowy day.
Analytics, filming, COVID-19.
You don't have anything better to do today?
You guys don't have to wear masks?
I'm like 6 feet away from you.
Well, he come right up on me. I asked him to step away, he wouldn't do it. He started getting very agitated.
I know the guy for years, he doesn't get agitated.
Well, I got it on film, bud.
Oh man, I bet you do.
Yeah. What's your name and badge number? You want to identify?
We don't have badge numbers.
You're the public servant here. You're the one that's supposed to identify, not the public.
Well,
you're not our master. You're not our master.
The cops caught on that this guy knew his rights and they were basically stuck. When they, clearly irritated, announced they were bouncing, not a single one wanted to cough up their name or badge number. They just headed back to their car, heads down. As they were making their exit, the guy shouted after them, calling it a legit walk of shame, and warned them that if they ever pulled a stunt like that again, they'd be looking at a lawsuit.
Am I detained? Am I detained?
Let me figure out what's
going on over here. See how he won't tell me whether I'm detained or not? This is a tyrant right here.
Okay,
He will not tell me whether I'm being detained.
You want to go down
tyrant.
this? I am.
This is the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department, guys.
Really?
Am I detained?
If you're gonna walk away, then go ahead. But if you're not gonna walk away, if you're gonna stay here, then I need to figure out what they want to do if they want trespassing.
This is public property. You can ask me to leave, but you can't trust me from public property. Did you take an oath to the Constitution?
Okay. All right.
Oh man, it's cold. Hey man, all that I ask you do is just maybe not stick.
You can ask all you want, bud.
Try to keep your 6 feet from
What's your name and badge number?
But you can go stand there all you want in video.
Hey, what's your name and badge number?
All right.
What's your name and badge number?
We don't have badge.
That's all I know. That's all I need to know, sir. That's all it was.
They won't identify. They come up here like a tyrant. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. That's what you're doing right now. A tyrant walk of shame.
Have a good day, sir.
Don't ever come up on me like that again or I will sue you.